Hi boys and girls, how are we all today? Hope we're doing okay. Right, let's get straight to it. We're going to go through our sounds on this slide, so I'm going to put the sound button on. Can you tell me what the sound is? You go first and then we'll go through them together. Ready, go. Oops. Right, are we ready to go through and see if you got them right? Let's have a look. There is oo, e, I, o, sh, ch, f, s, e, th, n, oi, a, ow, j, v, w, x, y, z, z, and o. Good job for having a go at all of those sounds. Right, next job. Right, the sound we're looking at today, see if you can remember it. I'll give you a minute to tell your adult what the sound is. What do you think it might be? If you're stuck, have a look on the picture and see what you can see. I can see a pink cake in the shape of a pig, and it looks like it's a party and there are some presents. What do you think it might be? All of those words start with the same sound. This sound here is P. Can you all say that for me? P. And let's have a look at our Jolly Phonics song for our P sound. Are you ready? See if you can remember the words. You can sing along. Lovely, well done. So our sound for this lesson is P. Time to read some words. Our words have got our sound for the day in. Can you remember what it was? It is P. All of these words that you're going to see next, I think there's 4, have got the P sound in. So let's see if we can read what they are. I'm going to do the sound buttons. You're going to go first and then I'm going to do it after. Okay, see if you get it right. Off we go. And blend. My turn. P, up, P, pop. Oh, it doesn't want to change. There we go. Let's have a look. Your turn. What do you think that word says? My turn. P, n, p, it, n, pin. Let's see this one. Your turn. What does that word say? My turn. P, at, p, at, pat. And I think there might be one more, the last one. Oh, this looks like a trickier one. Ready? Let's do our sound buttons. Your turn first. Oh, who can remember that sound? There's a tricky one. What do you think that might be? My turn. A, n, p, pain. That was tricky. We had to remember that our a and our I make one sound in that one, and that is an A sound. So well done if you got that one right. It's super tricky. Okie doke. Our lesson today is I just have a story for you, but in my story, some of the words you'll see are red. Now, when I read the red words, I get up to a red word. I want to see if you can try and read it at home. Okay, so I'm going to read most of it, but some words are for you to read. So shall we see if we can read it and you can help me with some of the words that are in red? Okay, our story is called Back to Earth with a Bump, a part of our space week. And I can see there is a boy and he's in his bed. But what has his bed turned into? His bed's turned into a rocket and he's flying in space. Let's have a look and see what he gets up to. Oh, there's some rockets and some moons. It's evening and Hal needs to go to bed. He brushes his teeth and he brushes his head. There's his hairbrush and he's just brushed his teeth and there he has got into bed over here. The big hand's on the 12 and the small hand's on the 8. Quick, into your bedroom. It's really quite late. That is late. Hal closes his curtains and turns out the... Right, here's your turn to read this word. Let's get our pen out for our sound buttons. We've got... What does that word say? Hal closes his curtains and turns out the light. Well done. Curls under his blanket and snuggles up. Tight. We had light and tight. They rhyme. They sound the same, don't they? But just when he's starting to snuffle and snore, his small bed takes off from the ground with a roar. It's gone whoosh out the window and up into space. My goodness, he's got his teddy with him too. He's going to space as well. A whoosh, and it's out of... Who remembers that tricky word? Out of the window. Another tricky word. Whoosh, and it's out of the window they go. Well done if you remember that. His house soon becomes just a dot down below. He's gone so high. He soars through the clouds and the dark moonlit sky and straight into space in the blink of an eye. It's Earth calling, Hal. Can you hear me? Come in. We've a mission for you. When can you begin? Let me just sort that out, sorry. You're loud and you're clear. You're loud and you're clear. Now just tell me the plan. Please give me my mission. I'll do what I can. They're going to give him a mission. I wonder what it's going to be. Please find us the sun. What do you think that is? Sun. It has gone from the sky. It's vanished completely and we just don't know why. I wonder where the sun's hiding. He's gone to hide somewhere. Okay, agrees Hal with a nod of his head. I'll track down the sun in my space travelling bed. What's that up ahead? Hal squints hard as he... There's a red word. Let's see if you can read that one. Sees. A shape that is pale and all around like a cheese. What do you think that planet is that looks a bit like a big cheese? I wonder. There are craters and mountains and dust that is grey. Could this be the sun that we see in the day? Does that look like the sun? I don't think it looks like the sun to me. No way, chuckles Hal with a shake of his head. I know what that is, and he stands on his bed. There's just no mistaking that sphere is the... Should we find out what it is? Let's have a look. Ooh, oon, moon. It was the moon. I see it each night from my bed in my room. He sees it all the time in his room. Did any of you see the moon from your window in your bedroom? We must find the sun, Hal commands with a jump, before we go straight back to Earth with a bump. I must not give up, it's important to try. I'll keep up my quest for the sun in the sky. He's determined to find the sun, isn't he? What's that up ahead? Hal jumps as he spies some bright twinkling shapes far ahead in the sky. Ooh, what do you think they are over here? I've seen some of them in the sky before. They sparkle and dazzle. They glow with white. Oh, there's another red word. Light. Could this be the sun that we lost in the... Another one. Sounds like light, but it's night. In the night. Are they the sun? Is that what the sun looks like? Oh no, giggles Hal with a wink of his eye. I know those small diamonds high up in the sky. Those beautiful twinkling space dots are stars. I'm perfectly certain that that's what they are. We must find the sun, Hal commands with a jump, before we go straight back to Earth with a bump. I must keep on trying, although it's... Here's another word. Hard. I've done well already to find all these stars. What's that up ahead? Hal stands on his tiptoes to see a vast shape that is bright red and it glows. I wonder what planet that one is. It is red and big and round. There are mountains and valleys and deserts so dry. Could this be the sun that has gone from the sky? I don't know. What do you think? Is that the sun? It can't be, says Hal as he stretches his head. I know what that is. It's so round and so red. It's perfectly clear that this planet is Mars. I've heard it's the planet that's found next to ours. We must find the sun, Hal commands with a jump, before we go straight back to Earth with a bump. This mission is hard. It's a difficult test, but if I have tried, then I've given my best. Hal looks back at Earth, and then what does... Tricky word there. Can you remember what that tricky word is? What does he... And let's sound out this word. See. And what does he see? What do you think he sees when he looks back to Earth? Woo. The planet is moving, it's turning around, it's slowly rotating without any sound. Hal zooms around to find where the bedroom has gone. And what does he find? He discovers... What's it going to be? What is it? The sun. He's found it eventually. When night comes, we see the bright moon in the sky, but in the daytime, the sun is the thing that we spy. And it is so big. Look how big that sun is. There's our planet, and there's the sun, and the moon is there. Oh, who remembers that word? I knew I could do it, if only I tried. Hal smiles with delight as he looks at the sky. I did not give up, and there it is again. I did not give in, and I found the sun, Hal shouts with a grin. The mystery is solved now, his mission's complete. Hal's suddenly tired and in need of some sleep. I bet he is after all of that. He soars to his country, Oh, what happened there? I got my pen on his town. He saws to his country, his town, then his street. He saws to his country, his town, then his street. And straight through the window head first, and then eat feet. And back in his bedroom he snuggles down tight and drifts off to sleep for the rest of the night. As the sun starts to rise, Hal wakes up with a jump and finally comes back to earth with a bump. He's back. Okie doke, now in your work pack for today, your job is to write some words. Some of the words have got letters missing. Now, you're going to see this writing here, and next to it is a picture. What is that a picture of? It's a tap. So you need to have a look at the picture and then go back to the word and see if you can figure out what letter is missing from that. So you can say the word tap. Listen for the sounds you can hear. I can hear t, a, p. And I'm going to look over here. I've got a t and a p. But what am I missing in the middle? And see if you can put it in the right place. Okay, then you've got to look at a pin, then sit, and then a pan, and see if you can make all of those words. Okay, good job. Then you can put it in your work pack and we'll come and get it. Well done everyone, and thank you for helping. See you later.